just levitate.
Hey guys, check it out. Sorry to him, I guess I'm pretty late on this guy. It was just went up for pre-order on Hobby Link Japan, but the Pose plus Metal Heat series Gather 1 from Gather Robo Armageddon. So we have the release date here, October. It's gonna be the release date, so 2024. You guys can see, and the price around 190 US dollars. It might go up a little bit, it might go down. We'll have to wait and see. But I gotta say, this is actually pretty awesome. But before we check it out, let's actually read here. Our Storm brings us the first entry in Awaken Studios Pose plus Metal Heat Alloy figure series. Here's the Gather Robo Armageddon version of the mighty Gather 1. This series introduces a fully posable die-cast figure with a new mechanism that maintains its carefully sculpted form throughout all the posing you can provide. The proportions seen in the anime make this figure something you'll be proud to show off in your collection. It comes with two types of fabric gather wings, with a wire embedded in the edge for dramatic posing, regular and large. You can reproduce the random firing of the spiral gather beam from the gap between the large version of the gather wing. You can also use both the gather wings at the same time to reproduce the scene where Ryoma stretches out in a band shape for attack. The Gather Tomahawk can be held with both hands, and interchangeable hilt allows you to reproduce the scene where Gather Row removes the Gather Tomahawk from its shoulder mount. The spring mechanism of the lower abdomen armor allows the figure an incredible wide range of motion, so it can bend forward and backwards by pulling out the base of the thighs without dividing the armor. The legs can be raised higher too, and the thighs open 120 degrees for the iconic hero landing pose. The neck joint has a 6-axis structure, and the shoulder joint has a drawer type triple deployment structure. Order this spectacular ROA for your own collection today. Sounds pretty awesome, right? So as you guys can see, 21 centimeters tall, so 21 cm. That is 8.2 inches tall, so that's really good. It has diecast, ABS, POM, PC, PET, and fabric. Doesn't say anything about LED lights. And what you're gonna be getting is pretty much the figure, the interchangeable hands. There's 8 of them. The Gather wings, large and the regular. 2 Gather Tomahawk, 2 Gather Tomahawk parts, 2 Gather machine guns, abdominal replacement parts, shoulder replacement parts, various Gather being effect parts, and Gather being effect parts connection parts. There's 8 of them. Gather beam PET effect parts, and a special base with a stand and parts. That's cool. So this, as you guys can see, October 31st, that's just a placeholder. It could be early or late October, just from the 1st to the 31st. And remember, it could also be delayed. So let's look at this thing. Finally, Pose Plus comes out with this thing. It looks great. I gotta say, it looks really darn nice. The Tomahawk looks good, but the only thing that I don't like, it doesn't look that sharp. But this is what I like. Here's the normal Gather wing, and this is the large. And check out all the effect parts. Look at that. That's crazy amount of effect parts. Of course, the guns, it has the abdomen interchangeable part, which is just to have the Gather beam. It also has the effect part for that Gather beam, which is great. The different hands. Here are some other parts that you're gonna be using, and here are the Tomahawks, so you can actually have them here coming out the shoulder pads, which is pretty awesome. And that's a really nice stand. Sadly, it doesn't have anything on it, but whatever. THREEZERO also didn't add anything to theirs. And hybrid extended action team up. That looks great. that pose looks pretty darn awesome. Check it out here. 210 mm. So 210 mm, 8.2. Yeah, 8.2. Just making sure. But I gotta say, the detail in the head, I like how you can see the little vents there. The face looks great. The cockpit area, you know, that green color looks really darn nice. It looks shiny. Again, no LED lights, so nothing's gonna light up, but still, it looks really darn awesome. And by the way, this is where you attach together wing. But man, the design looks solid. I like how they hit the joints. They did a good job. Even if you can, you know, you can spot them here and here and here in the back of the leg, but the rest of the body looks really darn uniform. Here you can see it flying. That's when Ryoma launches. It's heading over there to take out Dr. Satome. And I like how they did the spikes for the ears here. I like how they did them. They look really darn sharp. They look really sharp. Check that out here with the large gather wing there, which is awesome. This wing, you can see how big it is. This wing is gonna wrap the whole gather completely, just like this. Look at that, so awesome. That's so awesome. And the effect parts here, you know, firing the random gather beam, that's so cool that they did that. I just love that. Check it out here. You can basically have him, you can use the small one or the large one, whichever, but like here, they're using the small one so it can still fly, but it's using the large one as a weapon. And since it has wires inside it, you can pretty much have it. You could grab let's say a master grade or any other figure that you want, and you can grab them like the fabric is wrapped around the neck and you're strangling them and all that stuff. And that's awesome. That's awesome. And check it out here. They added the deployment. This is something that THREEZERO didn't do, and if I remember correctly, Bandai also hasn't done this. They didn't do this for the metal build SHIN Gather, and Blitzway also didn't do this. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool that they went that far. But there's ways, you know, it's nice that they let you do this, but there's ways to fake it. Like, you can just have, like my THREEZERO, you can just not have the top part, the tomahawk or the scythe, and you can just have him, you know, having the hand in that same position, just holding the weapon, no problem, you know, to make it just look like that. But it's a nice touch that they added that. Also, I like how you can see the circuitry on the chest. That's pretty nice. And again, it looks really darn uniform. Check it out here. I mean, there's not much of exposed joints that you can see. That's really good. And I like the way they did the butterfly joints here. Nice way of hiding them. And check out the weapons, the guns there. 2 of them. You can even see the ammunition here, which is great. So I'm sure you can have it reloading or just like this. Guns blazing. And here you can see some of the articulation. Here's the superhero landing, which looks great. Looks really great. And here you can see the app crunch for it. And here are all the little parts that basically have the points of articulation for the head, and there's a lot. You get the neck here, you get that's for the head. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really cool the way they did it. I do wonder if it's gonna be like the THREEZERO one has, because my THREEZERO Black SHIN Gather, the articulation of the neck, that thing feels so good when you move it around. It's perfect. I wonder if it's gonna be just like that. And here's a little bit more, you know, how the butterfly joints work, how you pull it here, and then this part separates and moves, and then you have a little bit more with the actual shoulder, which is great. And here you can see the articulation for her legs. And again, these poses are pretty darn cool. As you guys can see, you basically can pull the leg, the thigh down, you can rotate it, you can get that 120 degrees. And again, here you can see how the joint looks when you bend it. It looks great. It looks great. Other than this part here, obviously for the butterfly joints, it looks really uniform. It looks great. And of course, you know they're gonna come out with Gather 2 and Gather 3. And no, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have LED lights. That's just an after effect that they put there. But we all know what's going to happen next. They're gonna come out with the Gather Dragon theme with Satome, and then they're gonna come out with the Shin Gather 1, Shin Gather 1, Shin Gather 2, Shin Gather 3, which is gonna be pretty nice. But I gotta say this, when I saw this, the only thing that reminded me was Black Gather, Ryoma's Gather. You guys know I didn't get the SkyX Studios and I didn't get the Blizzway one. And now we get this guy. Something tells me they're gonna come out with a black one. And if they come out with the black one, that's the one I'm getting. That's the one I'm getting. 100%. I can do this thing. Ooh, give it here. Give it here. You look. You give me this Gather one, this big one, right? You give me this guy in black. I'm gonna take this black one, the big one, I'm gonna put it on my black Shin Gather from THREEZERO and just use it with it. It would be pretty awesome just to do this pose with it. That would be pretty darn cool. So it's nice. I like it. I like the size. I like how the price isn't that crazy. It seems to have a reasonable release date, but obviously that remains to be seen. How good is gonna be the quality and everything like that, we don't know. But like I said before, I'm not gonna get this red one. No, I'm gonna wait for the black one, and that's the one that I'm gonna get. And obviously I'm gonna miss out on all the other ones that are gonna come out here. You know, 06 of, well, 09 of them. And I'm definitely gonna pick that black one up. I think Storm is gonna get my money when it comes to this. I think it is. But you can place your pre-order right now. Last time I did a video on this guy, not many people cared about it, but hey, why not, right? Like I said, my hope is that they come out with the black one so I can do this pose to make it look beautiful, man. Make it look really darn good. And by the way, no, I have not canceled my Massing Kaiser from Blizzway. That thing is supposedly it's gonna come out in June. Hobbylink Japan says that is still scheduled for May. We just have to wait and see, but I'm definitely just waiting on that. I already have the money. The money for the figure and the shipping is already there. I'm just waiting for Blizzway to go like, hey, okay, we finally figured the packaging and all that stuff out. Here we go. Boom. And cannot wait for that day. Cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, guys, like I said, Storm, if you're watching this video, you don't have to give me a free one. Just saying, don't need it to be for free. Don't need a review copy. Just give me this guy in black. Give me the black version. You know, give me Ryoma's Black Gather and I'll be more than happy to buy it and review it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.